Hey guys, welcome to TPL. This is my top secrets about how to pitch a project. So first and foremost, for you to be able to present your projects as a startup in this current market, it's so difficult. The success rate of startups raising money is very, very low right now. Why? Because VCs and investors are only looking to invest in the top 1% of projects. That means if you are falling in the 97% of them that are not being funded, you need to know why. And these are my top reasons why you have not been funded. One, your project doesn't have an MVP. Two, your team and yourselves haven't showcased or pitched your project in the right or correct way. Or three, your information you're giving out about your project is saturated, meaning there's too many people doing the same thing. So I'm going to explain to you exactly how to curve the gap and how to present your project. So the first rule of every startup is that you need to know how to sell your project. And I always use this. If you cannot do an elevator pitch, meaning you've got 10 minutes, that's too long, 1 to 2 minutes to be able to present your project, and you cannot actually execute that, then you've got a bigger problem than everybody else does. You need to be able to give your project a very impactful opportunity to pitch in a very short amount of time, meaning 1 to 2 minutes, that you can be able to explain what your project is and what it's all about, and still be able to gain the attention of the investor to keep them engaged throughout the 45 or 30 minutes that you're going to be speaking to them, or 15 minutes that you're going to be speaking to them. Why? Because in these first couple of minutes is the only time that you can be able to get the interest and obviously set a hook to the investors for them to be wowed, if I'd say. So if you do not know how to present your deal or pitch your deal, learn how to sell. I always advise all the projects that we are advisors for, we always advise them to obviously learn the skill of selling. Why? Because you need to be able to pitch your project to investors in a very concise way, but very friendly way that investors will be interested in it. So you need to be very careful on how you pitch your project and the way you're going to carry out yourself. Please try to do it in the shortest format possible, but very impactful. So you get the attention of investors and get them curious and interested to be able to hold that conversation for a long period of time. Because if they're interested, they'll be asking questions. And that's when you're going to see that, okay, this investor is actually looking to invest into your project or not. Because he will ask a lot of questions because he's interested in it. The only way to do that is to give as much information or the most important information in the shortest amount of time, meaning 1 to 2 minutes, and that's all it takes. Thank you guys for joining TPL, and stay tuned to our next videos because we're going to keep giving you tips on how to actually pitch your idea and your project to investors. Take care, guys.